Pray and believe, pray and believe. Jesse family, pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe, pray and believe. This is the Jeune creation. Oh yeah. It's the Jeune creation. JC fam. Every night, every vibe, every vibe. Stepping in a room, it's that digital glow. AI in my pocket, watch the vision flow. Luxury filled with us, so true. Every canvas I touch turns gold for you. Faceless screen, but the light still shine. JC fam together, building dreams online. Canva to MidJourney, watch it elevate. Every night at 7, come and celebrate. It's the Jeune creation, yeah, yeah. Vibes on rotation, from real to the digital. Luxury feels so spiritual. We pray and believe. Jay-Z fan with me. No boss, baby energy. We stay busy. That is the Jeune creation. Stories in motion, the vision don't lie. AI dreams on the Brooklyn sky. Marketing magic design with a twist. Turning every hustle into moments you can't miss. Ooh, we glowing. JC fan, can you feel it? Every night we showing MidJourney that's created. Luxury meets elevation. This is your destination, the Jeune creation. Yeah. Vibes on rotation, rotation. Real and digital. Luxury feels so spiritual. We pray and believe, making history. JC fan with me. Oh yeah, boss baby energy. We stay busy, man. This is Jeune creation. Pray and believe. Jay-Z fan, we pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe. This is Jeune creation. Yeah.
Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the Jeune Creation Live. This is part 2 of yesterday's live. So a lot of this information that you're going to see here in terms of the agenda is the same. We're going to learn how to build and design the Shopify store using AI tools like ChatGPT, Canva, and MidJourney. We're going to create product pages, Black Friday discounts, and countdown banners that convert. We're going to use AI to write SEO product titles, descriptions, and email campaigns. And we're going to have final tips to launch your store and start making sales this Black Friday. The motivational quote of the day has changed, of course, because it is a new day. And today's motivational quote of the day is, every empire starts with a decision to believe before you see results. The entrepreneur's journey isn't glamorous every day, but it's always divine in purpose. When others are sleeping, you're creating. When others are doubting, you're building. Keep pouring into your vision even when the numbers don't match the effort yet, because alignment always pays off. The person you're becoming already owns everything you're working for. Your job is to stay consistent, stay confident, and keep showing up like it's already yours. If you're not already a part of the Facebook group, make sure you join our Facebook group. It is called AI and Canva Creators Hub. That is the QR code to join. We have about 930 members in the group, and that group is great for promoting your products, whether it's like a freebie Friday or a promo Thursday. It's great for collaborating and asking questions so that everyone else can chime in and help out. And most importantly, too, it's great to get updates on the when we're going to go live and the link to the live sessions that we do. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe, hit that subscribe button and watch the ads. All right. And of course, you guys know that we have our live flash sale, 20% off of everything on the website when you use code JCFAM. And this sale is only available while we are on live. So once the live ends, the sale ends. And without further ado, I don't want to spend too much time in the intro. We're going to get started. So yesterday, what we worked on was this Black Friday test website. And the reason why we actually ended the live a little bit early is because we started having a bit of technical difficulties. But you know what? Things happen. That's what it is when you're dealing with technology. The only thing you need to do is take a break and then continue at a later time, which is what we'll be doing. So yesterday we went over Shopify. We went over how to create a banner. We went over how to create product titles, product descriptions. We designed the products in Canva and all of those things, right? Like we added our 3 products, which was the AI prompt packs. We were in Canva, pretty much designing what they would look like. So we designed this yesterday in real time. So if you haven't seen how we designed it, make sure you check out that part 1 video, and then you'll see how we got here in part 2. And where we left off at was updating. Whoops, sorry, I'm going way too far. Where we left off at was updating the theme, right? Another thing I want to talk to you guys about today is Google Gemini. We're going to get into that a little bit later. And while we were editing this yesterday, it inspired me to want to update my website. Again, you guys know that I just love updating things. So the Jeune Creation website kind of looks like this now. You guys know me, Mel, aka Mel Young, and I'm your trusted success coach and mentor when it comes to creating digital content online using AI and using Canva. And I also updated the logo, right? Just to be clear, even though this says Mel Young and that's me, this is the Jeune Creation. And the reason why I'm going to bring up Gemini later today is because I'm going to show you how to take an image like this and turn it also into an image like this. All right. That is something you could do with Google Gemini. And I literally designed this, and I need to add more, but all of this that I did, I literally did it in probably 30 minutes. And that's why I'm telling you guys, don't overthink what you're doing. Don't overthink the process. It is that simple. And once you kind of like are focused and put your mind towards it, it will get done. Shout out to My Heart and Soul Creation, who is a member of the JC fam, member of the Jeune Creation YouTube channel. She says, "Good evening, JC fam, and good evening, My Heart and Soul Creations. It is great seeing you here today." All right. So we're going to go on over to online store and we're going to go to themes. So this is the theme that we started creating yesterday, that we started customizing yesterday. Let me just open it up. It was freezing a little bit. We didn't finish adding everything, but I was saying that we should change the theme to dawn. So we're actually going to do that. And when we were trying to do that yesterday, that's when things started freezing up. Now, I was able to add the dawn theme earlier, but then I deleted it because I said, why am I adding it without you guys? You guys need to know how to change the theme and how to add a theme. So when you go to online store and when you go to themes, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see popular free themes, and you're going to scroll down some more and you can click on visit theme store. Once you hit visit theme store, you can browse all the themes that Shopify has. And they have almost 1,000 themes because 24 of them are free and 955 of them are paid. I have a paid theme. The name of my theme is called Sleek. So if I type it in here, Sleek, this is the theme that I have for the Jeune Creation. It cost me about $350. I bought it a few years ago. And honestly, it is not necessary to pay for these themes. Like, I paid for the theme and I'm actually not happy that I paid for the theme, because I really could have done this with a free theme. Like, of course, some of these different themes have different like things that they can do. Like maybe one theme can have this scrolling logo thing like this, but the other might not. But regardless, there are different themes that have different, I guess, like features that you will like. So we're gonna close this. I just wanted to let you guys know that I have Sleek, but today we're going to do the free theme and we're gonna download Dawn, which should be all the way at the bottom right here. It's free. When you click on Dawn, you can either view a demo. So if I click on view demo, it shows you how this theme behaves, what things will look like. And you can click try theme. If you click try theme, that is when it will install the theme to your Shopify. So I'm going to click on try theme and it says adding Dawn to your own online store themes. So now when we go to themes, even though this still says fabric because that's our current theme, when we scroll down, you'll see that it's in the process of adding dawn. So we're just going to give it a few minutes to add. While that's being added, which it just got added, I do want to remind you guys that we just launched the YouTube memberships for $4.99 a month. That is such a low price compared to what everyone else is charging when you take these courses and these memberships that these people provide. And with the membership for $4.99 per month, you can comment and ask questions during the live for each stream. My Heart and Soul Creations is a member. That is why she is able to comment. If she has any questions, I'll be able to answer them. And, my purpose here is to be able to coach you guys and mentor you guys into building the perfect brand, building the brand that you want to build. And it could be any brand. You could be building a t-shirt brand. You can be building a food brand. You could build anything that you want, but what I'm showing you how to do is how to create content for the brand that you want to build, how to use AI to come up with the product descriptions, to come up with the titles, to come up with the ideas, to come up with the prompts for the images you might want to create for your brand. So that is my whole purpose here. All right. It's for you digital creators, designers, entrepreneurs, whatever you are. You want to master AI tools. You want to build a profitable, creative online business. I am here to guide you through that. And the membership is only a low price of $4.99. So now we're going to come over here, and as you can see, it says that dawn was just added. If I hit publish, that means that is going to automatically add this as our theme, whether it's edited or not. That is what we will see. And we won't see fabric anymore because that's the current theme. Now, if you ever want to edit your Shopify theme and you don't want to publish it live yet, you can still customize it without it being published. And the way you would do that is literally just come to the theme library where you added your theme and hit customize. So I'm going to hit customize. Once I hit customize, it shows me that I have home, shop AI prompts, digital products, creator, resources, about, and contact. And remember, we created these menu items yesterday, and then today I'm also going to teach you guys how to add pages to them, because right now these pages don't exist. They're all routing to the contact page, but we're going to create individual pages for them. But first, we're going to design our website because we didn't get too far with that yesterday. So with designing the website, as you can see here on the side panel, we have something that says homepage because this is the homepage. We have in the header section an announcement bar and an actual header. And then in the template, there's an image banner and featured collection. Announcement bar is this right here where it says welcome to our store. The header is pretty much where we see this navigation menu at. So we can probably, add stuff to it, or maybe even change the color scheme, and choose how we want the menu to be positioned. We can do all of that within this header block. If you scroll down to template, image banner is this right here where it says browse our latest products. We can remove this heading right here. We could remove this button if we want to. And then featured collection right there is our featured products, which are the products that we created yesterday. Okay, so first thing that we're going to do is here. So first we're going to go to ChatGPT actually, and we're going to say we are back on working on the AI Lux Studio website we talked about yesterday, and then we'll remember what should our announcement bar at the top say. Make it related to Black Friday because we are or I should say client will have a Black Friday sale. And the reason why I'm saying client is because I have my own brand, the Jeune Creation. So I don't want ChatGPT to mistake everything that I'm asking it for with my brand. But when you write this in, you're going to be putting the name of your brand, and you don't have to say client. You're going to say me. You're going to say my brand. You're going to say, whatever the name of your brand is or whatever. and I'm going to hit submit. And let's see what it says. So it says here are several announcements we could do for AI Lux Studio. And it just says Black Friday Lux deals are here, up to 60% of all AI collections, unlock exclusive Black Friday savings, limited time only, the Black Friday edit, Lux AI designs, iconic prices, shop now, etc. And it gives you different categories. We have elegant and minimal options. We have urgent and conversion focused options. We have playful and brand tone. So let's see. I want to do this, and I actually want to see if that emoji is going to carry over. That's what I'm curious to know. So I'm going to come on over here, and in this announcement right here, I'm going to paste it. And yes, the emoji does carry over. That is amazing. And you can also paste a link, and this link could be to your actual website. You could put a URL link, or you can actually tag it to one of your products. You can, add a link to your YouTube channel if you have one, your social media, whatever you want to do, you can do it. I personally have that feature where it says YouTube videos drop weekly. And if I click on tune in now, it's going to take me to my YouTube channel. Because if you look at the bottom left of the screen, it shows the hyperlink for my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@theJeuneCreation. So that is what you can do with that announcement bar. So we have that. Now for this right here where it says Black Friday test website, I actually want to remove that, but I don't think I can remove it here. I have to see where that's going to be removed. So we're going to figure that out because that's not the name of our store. And for the image where it says image banner, we're going to update the image. So we were creating image banners yesterday. I showed you guys how to create one in Canva. So this is the image banner. We can adapt it. You want to do adapt to first image just so that it can take the size and the form of that image and keep it like that, because if you click on small, it might be too small, things get cut off. If you click on medium, things might get cut off. If you click on large, things might get cut off, or it might just be too large. I like to just do adapt to first image. So whatever the size you made it in Canva, that is the size that it will adapt to in Shopify. Okay. Now this thing has a button, right? And it has a heading where it says browse our latest products. We could just delete that. Where it has the button, we can't move the button. That's what I don't like about Shopify. Like, I would love to move it right here where it says shop now, but I can't do that. So I'm just gonna delete the button. Or if I'm okay with where this button is, I can actually go to Canva, delete where it says shop now on the header, and just keep this button. But for the sake of time, we're just going to delete that button and we're going to leave it as so. And down here, you see the featured products. Now, this is where Google Gemini comes in. This is what I wanted to show you guys, right? I was creating some headers. Like I said, I started doing some edits to my website as well. This is a header, and I created this header using AI. We're going to come on over to Canva, and we're going to go to website banner, like my website banner that I had. And as you can see, this is the website banner that we created yesterday, and that is also the website banner that you see here. Also, if you feel like this image looks a little dark, which it does, it's because that overlay opacity is on at 40%. All we need to do is slide it down to 0 and the image is bright. Why does it automatically do that? I don't know. But that is how you fix it. And I'm just going to hit save. You always want to save your work. So back to this, right? Now, as you can see here, I started creating a banner for myself with my website. Now, these are for the people who want to add character, if you want to add your face, right? I know I do a lot of faceless. If you look back at some lives, I started, showing my face a little bit more. And in some future lives, I will start showing my face. But for a whole year, I was a completely faceless brand, but I'm moving on to the next phase of my business now. And you guys are seeing the changes where I am going to add more personalization to this. And I am comfortable with showing my face, and I'm comfortable with having my picture and all of these things. But the thing is, sometimes we don't have the resources to create images. We don't have the resources to do our makeup, do our hair, change our clothes, hire a photographer, take the pictures and edit. And I'm going to show you the easy way to do this. And all you really need is a great picture of yourself that is clear. Maybe you have a professional headshot that you took at work. Maybe you have like a nice LinkedIn photo. You want something professional. And I'm going to show you how you can take that image and create whatever image you want, because this was not even the original image. I will show you the original image, but from that original image, I was able to create this image here with me in this pink blouse and this image here with me in this white blouse. And I'm going to show you how, okay? The way you're going to do that is you're going to go to Google Gemini. I already have it up. This was the original image right here. And even this image in itself was created with AI, right? This is the original image. This is me. All you have to do when you go to Google Gemini is you drag and drop it and you say a prompt. I said, put her in a pink button-up blouse with a black tie. Boom. Now make her face forward with her arms crossed in a white button-up. Boom. If I say, put her in a pink bubble jacket, just a second, it's loading. Boom. You see what I'm saying? You don't need a photographer to take pictures of you. All you need is one good picture of yourself, and you can design whatever picture you want to design in Google Gemini. And you could take this picture and you can, create another header with it. Isn't that so simple? Let me know if you think that's simple. For those of you who are members, comment if you think that this will really help you and simplify things for you when you want to add your image. Let's say if you want to do an about me or whatever, right? So I'm going to use this as the about me section that we're going to create. But let's move on with the tutorial. I just really wanted to show you guys that because I think it's very cool. So now, here we have the AI Lux Studio. We have this banner. We have feature products, and now we want to probably add more. Let's create another header, right? For the other header that we're going to create, we're going to go on over to Canva, and I'm going to duplicate this right here, duplicate page, only because I want the next header to be as similar as possible as this, right? I don't want it to be too far off track. If it's too far off track, the website will start looking disorganized, and, just won't look good. Shout out to My Heart and Soul Creation, who said that this is a game changer. It is an absolute game. I'm getting tongue tied. It is an absolute game changer. And I tell you guys all the time, I do not gatekeep. If I know how to do something, best believe once that topic comes up in the live, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. And that is how you do that. You never have to worry about hiring a photographer again. And I say that with my full heart because I myself am a photographer and I don't mind if people don't hire me. I will show you how to do it yourself. Okay. So shout out to everyone liking the live. We got 4 likes. The goal is we got 5 likes. The goal is 30 today. So, like the live if you guys are definitely liking what we're saying. We had, let me see. When I started the live, we had 1,613 subscribers. I just want to see if anyone subscribed. Nope, no one has subscribed yet. So let's get that subscribe amount to 1,620. We just need 7 more subscribers. And shout out to the likes that are coming in. We're now at 7 likes. We are now at 7 likes. Let's get it to 30. Okay. So for people who just joined, because I see we're getting more likes, I just showed you guys how you can do a photo shoot in Google Gemini. We're going to come back to this though, right? But complete game changer. This is me. And you can see me here in the gray sweater, white button up, me here in the pink blouse with the tie, me here in the white blouse, and me here in the pink bubble jacket, all with one prompt. Google Gemini, you guys. Check it out. Okay. Now we're going to come back to this, right? We're about to create our second header image. And for this, like I said, you want to duplicate the first header image because you want to keep some type of uniformity on your website. You don't want things to look unorganized and different colors all over the place. I don't like stuff like that, right? I like my stuff to look uniform. So what we're going to do is we're going to take apart this second header image, right? We might take off this shop now. Whoops. We might take out this shop now word and this box. Let's just take some stuff off. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to take this off. For the image, instead of having the image, if you ever try to click on something and you feel like you can't click on it, you got to go to position, layers, and then you can click on it from there. And then you can move, right? So we had this paper tear. So I'm going to move the paper tear maybe here. And you guys know that when I do stuff, like I kind of wing it. So it's not like I pre-thought what this design was going to be already. Like we're figuring it out as we go. And the reason why I do that is because I want to show you guys how like this is not rocket science. Like, you know, in this live, which is going to be maybe about an hour to 2 hours long, there's so much that we can create. And like, you don't have to think too hard about it. I don't think about any of these things. I just do it. All right. Let me bring this underneath and let me delete this picture because I don't want that picture. For this, maybe we can, scatter them in different ways. Let me duplicate so that I can add more. And then we're gonna change the images, right? So, and this is just to keep some sort of uniformity with the previous header. So like you see how this is this header and this is this and how it kind of looks similar. That's what we're trying to do. So we're gonna replace the images because all of these are frames, right? And we got this. You got to look back at part 1 of the live. We were able to do this by just using a website template, a banner template in Canva. That's simple. And then we kind of just like, you know, readjusted some things to make it our own. So I'm just going to move some of these things around a little bit until I get the look that I want. And I'm going to go to uploads. And I'm just going to find pictures to replace this with. Let's see. I just be creating so much stuff. I'm just looking for some images that we can use. Probably got to delete some things. All right, so we're doing a lot of prompts. So maybe we could do like a boss babe. You know, let me see. If I have enough of these images of people wearing black, because hey, it's Black Friday, right? Maybe we can do that. Let's see. Let's add her. Black Friday. That's the theme. I just need one more. Let's see. Let me type in black suit. Black suit. Because Canva is really good with the keywords. Let's see if I have any other images of anyone in a black suit. Okay, she can do. All right. Now we have these images, even though this is pink, that's cool, right? This is a Black Friday sale. Now we're showing these images and I created all of these images on MidJourney. Maybe we can take this range over here that I created in MidJourney and maybe I can like add it here like so. What else can I do? 20% off of everything. It says that up there. I'm trying to think what I can add here. I want to add something here. Maybe a girl in a white suit. I don't know. Like I'm just remember, like I said, I don't pre-plan these things. I just do them while I'm on live with you guys. Or maybe I want some words here instead. I don't know yet. Maybe I want some words. What words can I put? Maybe, or actually, let me create a shape that is, okay, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a shape. So to create a shape, you can come to search elements and just type in shape and it will give you shapes, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this shape the same color as the background. So let me see if I could find the color of the background. If you can't find the color of the background, what you can do is you can click on it like this, and we can use like an eyedropper tool just to make that the color of the background. And I'm going to change the background to another color. Hold on. The color I want to change the background to is going to be, I'm going to use the eyedropper tool, is going to be this color. I don't see it changing. Maybe there's like some sort of like filter. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, all right, I could just go to photo colors and look for this color like this and this. I hate rounded corners. I just do. But we're going to do this like this. And we're going to put it behind the tear. So I'm just going to do my command open bracket and it's now behind the tear. So still looks like this, just the colors are inversed. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to put here. I'm just going to say MidJourney. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT, right? If you don't know what to name something. So let me take this and let me move it closer to my Canva tab. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take a screenshot of this like so. And I'm going to drag and drop it into Canva. And I'm going to say, what products do you see in this image? And the reason why we're doing it this way is I'm doing it a little bit backwards is because, like I said, this is a fake brand we're creating. So I'm creating the visuals first and then creating the products after in some cases. But ideally you would know what product you're creating. You could do it this way too if you're stumped on ideas. But ideally you would know what product you're creating. So I did say I wanted to do like Boss Babe, and it's already telling me like Luxe Black Woman Collection, stuff like that. So I think that's cool. Let's go with Luxe Black Woman Collection. And I'm just going to come here. And I am going to go to text. Actually, I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to paste that. I'm going to make it, let's see, smaller. And I'm going to make the font black like this. Maybe I can rotate it a little bit. Add it down here. Right? We got something like this. Okay. I'm not mad at it. So another thing that I like to do is I like to add plastic wrap over my images. And what I mean by that, like I do that a lot on my website. If I type in plastic wrap, it just kind of gives it this like product in a box vibe. I just like it. So I'll add it to the banner image, like the original banner image we did. And then I'll duplicate it. Oops, I accidentally added it. You got to be careful not to add it onto the frame, into the frame of some of your images. So let me just slide this over like so. Okay. And we have it here. That's like if you're adding like a finishing touch. You should like do that towards the end. But I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to add here. If there is, shout out to My Heart and Soul Creation, who says, I love the plastic look. I love it too. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I love plastic looks. And I also just like gold. So I might add some gold glitter or something. I've been into the gold glitter thing. So if I type in like gold glitter, I might add some of that somewhere in this image. And I'm just gonna like position it behind the images like so. And maybe I can like move it. It just adds some texture, you know, make sure that like the image is, you know, not too plain. Make sure the design is not too plain. If it's too strong, we can lower the transparency of it. So I'll lower the transparency. Doesn't need to be 100. Okay, there's this new button that says copy style. We'll test that out in a second because I don't know what's gonna happen if I click it. But I don't want to like mess anything up. So there are also elements, right? So like I was creating this. There are also like elements, other elements you can add. Like this right here is an element, a Canva element. You can find another element here. Maybe I can find like, let me see, what element do I want to do? Can ask what Canva element can I add to this image? Let's ask ChatGPT. Gold foil. Okay. Kind of did the gold shimmery thing because I love it. Soft drop shadow. Torn paper edges. We got that. Gold border lines. Okay. Gradient bar, lens flare. Okay, we could do the lens flare. I'm cool with the lens flare. So I'm just gonna type in lens flare. And this is what a lens flare is. So I'll probably take maybe this and just put it in the corner. You don't want it to be too distracting. And I'm going to go to position. Let me see how far back. Maybe we could like decrease the transparency. It doesn't need to be 100%. Maybe I could like move it. Or maybe I need to add it to the sensor somewhere. Or maybe it's too much. You know, it's up to you for you to explore. I think it's too much, so I'm going to delete it. But my point is like there are things that you can go into the elements tab for and add. Okay. So now that we have that, right, I'm going to download it. So we're going to download it. I'm going to download it as a JPEG because what we saw yesterday is that when we were downloading it as a PNG, there were issues where it was saying that the file size was too big for Shopify. So download it as a JPEG. It is okay to do that. Okay, so it's downloaded. And I'm going to go back to Shopify. And down here, add section to template. We're going to add another image banner. Like so. We can delete all of this. Delete. And we're going to click on select and we're going to drag and drop our image. So let me find our image that we just downloaded and we're going to drag and drop. Drag and drop. And here our image is. I'm going to hit done. I am going to put the height as adapt to first image so that everything is in there. We don't need no animation, but if you wanted to add ambient movement, fixed background position, zoom in on scroll, like you can do that. And I'm going to hit save. Okay. So this is how it's looking so far. Now, the thing is, all of these banners I'm creating is pink. I just make everything pink by default, but it's interesting because all of our products have this teal color. So I'm actually going to update the pink. Maybe I might update the pink to teal. But I have these pink things here. Or maybe you know what? Maybe we can leave it too. It doesn't really matter. Or maybe we can change this. Let me see something. What if we made this black? I don't like the black. Maybe we can make it pink. It says we would have to go to theme settings to add a scheme. So the color of this pink is, let's go to Canva real quick and see. According to Canva, it is BC3C6B. Let's see. And let's go back to Shopify and let's paste that here. And I mean, it looks a little dark. Let's see. And hold on, let me hit save real quick. Let me go back here and let me go to the scheme and let's add this. Okay, so I took the color of the darker one, I guess, and not the light one. Let's go back. Yeah, position. I don't even know. Okay, it's okay. What we can do is, I'm trying to think what I should do. How to get that color. I could also ask ChatGPT, to be honest with you. If I do Command Shift 4, because I don't want to figure it out right now, I can just drag and drop and say, what is this color code for this shade of pink? And it won't be exact. It might not be exact, but that's okay. We just want it for the website. It's okay. Like, let's see what it says. So it says it's EBE0E4, copy. And then let's go back to theme settings and let's just update this like so. Hit enter. And there you go. Save. All right. So you can do that. That is an option. I am someone who sometimes don't like how things cut off, like how it's cut off right here. So what you can also do is you can add a section and add rich text. And you can just say something. Delete this. Let me delete this. And if you don't know what to say, guess what? Go to ChatGPT and you're gonna say, what can I put in this rich text section? Don't overthink it, you guys. AI has all the answers. You can say AI Lux Studio is where creativity meets technology and style. Okay, this is kind of long, right? Make it short. Make it a one-liner. Shorter. 5 words. Luxury AI visuals for creators. Boom. And I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to hit save. Okay. Where it says featured products, we can actually delete that. We can say, let me see. We could remove some of the padding, right? Because there's like a lot of space between the top and the bottom. I don't like a lot of space. I need a little bit of space, but you know, not crazy amounts. And what else? This says 4 columns. We can make it 3 columns just so it shows these 3 images only. And what else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I'm going to add another rich text here just because I want that separation of between the colors. Like it doesn't need to be pink on pink on pink, you know? And we can, what else can we add? We can create more products. Like this would be a good time if you wanted to create more products, you can, and add a section for it. And you can do like a featured collection or a featured product. We could do a featured product. We'll create a new product. We're gonna create that in a second while I have you guys here. And I'm going to, what am I gonna do? Let me add what the next rich text is gonna say on this section. We can ask ChatGPT, what can the next rich text say in this section? Transform your brand visuals with AI crafted luxury collections made for bold creators. Designed for the modern creator where beauty, tech, and luxury collide. I kind of like this. Okay. So we're going to come back to Shopify. We're going to paste that. Let me see. We could keep it as a medium. Yeah, I think we could keep it as a medium. I will just decrease the padding. Maybe make it 8 on top, 8 at the bottom, like that. And now we're going to create another product. So the next product we're going to create is let's go to MidJourney, right? We were just doing this Luxe Black Woman. So let's go to MidJourney. And we can go to the Explore tab and we can just type in luxury black woman for some inspo, see what we could come up with. Oh, I kind of like stuff like this. Let me see. This is nice. We can use this prompt. This is for demonstrational purposes only, you guys. You guys can always like think of your own thing to create, but just for the sake of time, and just showing you how easy, we could do this. We got a high resolution digital painting of an elegant and confident black woman wearing a fedora hat and bold statement earrings, styled in chic, modern fashion with neutral and gold accent, soft golden hour with a blurred background for depth, painted smooth, painterly brushwork, ultra realistic details, rich and glow skin tones, fashion editorial style, etc. Centered composition. Okay, we could keep all of that. Now the settings is what matters. 1-to-1 is cool. All right, let's submit and see what we get. Let's see what we get. Isn't this so easy, you guys? Like this live if you think this is so easy, because it is. Also, we're at 10 likes. Let's get it up to 30. Let's get it up to 30. Okay. I feel like this image right here looks like Megan Good. Well, it did. It does a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know. But these are all nice images, and we can actually make this, we could actually take all 4 of these images and let's just download this. Yes, it does, right? I think it kind of looks like Megan Good a little bit. I feel like this one looks like Jada Pinkett Smith. I feel like this one looks like Zoe Kravitz. And I don't know who this looks like, but I don't know. I'm just making shit up right now. But all right, so we downloaded that image. We're gonna go to Canva and we're gonna go here, right? Because this is what we were doing before. This time though, we don't need to do this teal color. Maybe we can do the pink. I'm going to add the page, or maybe we can even do gold. We can do gold. Let's see where we're going to get with this, because I don't know where I'm going with this yet, right? Because like I said, I don't pre-plan these things. I just go with the flow. So we might just even keep her background. Let's see, right? Let me look at this. What are we doing? Product title. Like we're highlighting a product. I kind of want to add the frame to her. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this image and I'm going to remove the background on the second image. So there's actually 2 images here, and I'm going to show you why I did that. We're going to go to the frames because we had frames yesterday. We're going to remove the background of this frame. I actually want to remove the center of it too. Let me see if I can do that. Magic eraser, maybe. Click. If I click on it, it kind of wants to click on the whole thing. I don't want it to click on the whole thing. Let me think. Yeah, let me just erase it manually. I don't want to do the manual erasing, but let's just do that really quick. You make the brush size a little bit smaller so I could get those corners. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. You know, like I said, I'm just showing you guys what you can do. And when you do this on your own, you can take more time to perfect. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to do it this way really quick. Yeah, I'm messing up a little bit. If it's that bad, like I'll find another solution. But if it's okay, like we're just gonna stick with this. And let's see what else. If I missed any spots, I'm just gonna hit on done. Yeah, I missed a few spots, but let's see. And the reason why I deleted the other background, and I'm just trying this, is because I'm gonna go to position, I'm gonna go to layers, and I'm gonna take the one I deleted and I'm gonna put it over her like this. That's what I wanted to do. Where that way I still keep the background. Yeah, I'm not feeling how I'm such a perfectionist. I'm not feeling how like that background is not completely removed. So we're going to use this one instead because this one removes everything. I'm just going to tilt it, position it, put it behind her. Sorry guys, the perfectionist in me could not accept that mediocrity. Okay. So we could have something like this. We can add some sparkle because like I said, I love sparkle and everything that I do. Bring the sparkle like behind her, maybe even behind the frame. Like so. What else can we do? Maybe we can make her glow. I don't even know. Let me see. Position. Let's click on her. Edit. Effects. Like maybe, I mean, let me see. Is there like a glow effect? I don't want to do shadows because if I do shadows, oh, okay. Okay, I mean, mm, let me see something. I kind of like this, right? I kind of like this, but we need something to cut the edges here. Or maybe we can just bring her down. Let me see, position. I mean, I can do this. I like this. It's not bad. Makes it look kind of unique, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let me increase the size of the shadow. And the intensity. And let me figure out what on earth I'm going to do. Okay, maybe I could have her here. Maybe I can make her a little bit bigger. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Let me add a black fade to the bottom. This black fade is not really doing much. Maybe if I don't want to flip it because it's gonna look unnatural. Let me see. Okay, I think this kind of makes it better. Kind of like, no, it doesn't. I don't like it. Let me see. Maybe if I duplicate it. Okay. But, what is, black cloud? Sorry, guys. Y'all got me in my thinking mode. While I'm thinking, you guys should be also designing. But this is my thinking process when I do stuff. Until I get it to be something that I like. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's just download this. I'm gonna do the JPEG. I'm gonna do current page, download. We are at 11 likes, you guys. Okay, download is completed. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT, and because we actually need to create this product now. So we're going to drag and drop this image. What should the name of this product be? Give me high SEO rank Shopify title and product description that aligns with the others we did for AI Lux Studio. Okay. So it's saying we should call the title Golden Muse AI Prompt Pack, 10 MidJourney prompts and images for luxury editorial content, resell rights, and let's go to products. And as you can see, it remembered how we did this because ChatGPT remembers. So whatever you tell it, it's going to remember. It remembers that this is the format we had. So I'm going to click on add product. We're going to go ahead and paste that. We're going to go to the description, which says, step into the world of luxury artistry with the Golden Muse AI Prompt Pack designed for creators, photographers, and brand owners who want to elevate their visuals with high fashion elegance. This pack includes 10 MidJourney AI prompts and 10 stunning images featuring timeless beauty, gold tone luxury, and modern sophistication. It's perfect for fashion brands, beauty entrepreneurs, content creators, and social media designers. These AI-generated visuals blend editorial glamour and digital innovation, giving your brand the magazine cover edge. No experience needed. Just download, customize, and create your next campaign effortlessly. It includes 10 high-resolution AI images, 10 MidJourney prompts, which are editable, full resale rights, and is perfect for websites, ebooks, social media, and branding. No refunds, digital product, instant download. So we're going to copy and we're going to paste. Yay, copy and paste. Okay, give me the meta title, description, and URL. In the meantime, we're now gonna drag and drop this image here, like so. We're gonna do the compare at. I think we were doing, I don't even remember. What was the pricing again? We'll ask ChatGPT because I can't remember, but it sure will. We're doing $5.99 with a compare price of $14.99. So $5.99 here, $14.99 here. We're not tracking this inventory. This is not a physical product. This, populated itself. I was telling y'all yesterday that it populates itself, but for some reason, Shopify wanted to embarrass me yesterday and not do it, but it did it. And for the metadata title, we're gonna just copy this, paste it here. This is good for a search engine listing. For the metadata description, we're gonna just take this, copy, and we're gonna paste. And for the URL handle, because remember, you want the URL handle to be short. The shorter the URL handle is, the better it is for, oh, let me just do this. Golden Muse AI Prompt Pack. You want the URL to be short. It's better for SEO. Paste. Period. Are we gonna add it to a collection? I'm gonna create a new collection for this because, yeah, let's create a new collection because this one kind of looks different. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna create a new collection. I'm just gonna call this the Golden Prompt Vault Collection. And that's how we separate items on the page. We can make it a smart collection where if there's a certain condition, it automatically puts it in there, or it could be manual. I do believe that once you go manual, you cannot go smart. At least it used to be like that. I don't know if it still is. We can check that later. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this. Now that I've saved it and it exists, we're going to go back to our website, and where it says featured products, I am going to look for the product. So I don't see it yet. Let me save. Let me refresh. So yeah, this is what I didn't want. So featured collection, we're gonna replace it with the MidJourney prompt vault, just so we could see these three and not see the others. And then here we're gonna select the product, and that's why I separated it, because this one looks a little bit different. Now these words look a little bit too large for me, so I'm gonna see if there's something I could do about this heading size. Instead of medium, maybe we can make it small. Move that text right there. And we can hit save. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. All right, I think there needs to be a little bit more padding here. Let me do 15. Oh, 16. Okay, whatever. And we don't need to add padding to this because this is white. We'll just leave it as white. And we're going to create now, maybe we could do like an about section. Yeah, maybe we can do an about section. Okay. So to create an about section, actually, no, we're not going to create an about section. What we're going to do next is create these darn pages. So right now we're on the home page. On the navigation menu, there's a Shop AI prompt page. This is just giving me info that I had put in one of the collections. We could probably just delete this collection banner. Let me see. We can hide it. There's product grid, which will show us, it should be showing us all products, but it's not. Let me see. Products per page 16, columns 4. Okay, so where's the rest of the products? Feel like this is tied to a collection. But I don't know which collection it's tied to. We can actually just delete it or hide it. And I mean, if we did featured collection, like we can add certain products to multiple collections. So like, and these could be workarounds, but like I could do all products, right? All products and hit save. And I'm going to go to my products, unsaved changes. Why are there unsaved changes? Okay, it's saved. Let's go to all products and let's select all and let's just bulk edit them and see if I can add them all to that collection. Let me go to columns. Let's see. Collection should be here, but it's not. This is where tags would come in handy. That's why I like using tags, but let's see. All right, let's go back and just edit them one by one. It's cool. Okay, so this is in all products. This one, all products, save. This one, all products, save. And actually, let's actually go to the collection and see if we can add it that way. Nope, you can't. But you can't. To add this collection to your online store navigation, you need to update your menu. Okay, let me go back to what I was doing. Products. I think there's just one more. All products and save. All right, so now we've added it to all products. I'm gonna go back to the website and I'm gonna hide this again and I'm gonna do featured collection. And the featured collection, I'm gonna delete this and it's gonna be all products. And you know, we can show 25 products. Right now we only have 4, but we can show 25. We can have them in 2 columns like so. So the page could be longer. Let's make it 10. Don't know if we'll create all 10 on this live, but just showing you guys how to do this. And what else can we do here? Okay, let's go to this digital products page. So remember I told you guys that I don't even think we need this as a menu item. Because what's the difference between Shop AI products and digital products? Shop AI prompts. Digital products could be like, maybe we can create an ebook. Let's do some ebook covers. What are some ebooks I can create? Give me titles. And I'm just asking ChatGPT to do it for me so that it can fit with the brand. You know, so the Lux Creator's Guide to AI Design. And we're just gonna create this really quick in Canva. Because it's easy to do. So we're gonna come here. We wanna keep it, you know, actually we can make it another size because this is now on another page actually. So it doesn't have to be a square. It could be something else, but we'll keep it as a square. Let me add the text. You paste it. We'll come back and edit the text and how it looks afterward. I just want to start actually like creating the ebook cover. So you can use, I always tell you guys, you can use Pinterest as inspiration. What do I mean by that? I'm about to show you. Let me open up Pinterest real quick. All right, so here we have Pinterest, right? Now, I typed in ebook, and you know, I tell you guys, and I'm just gonna create one ebook cover with you guys, to show you how easy it is to create an ebook cover. So I like this one. This one looks cute or whatever. So background is pink. It says boss build, whatever, a guide to creating your own business. There's a girl here. There's a mansion in the back of her. There's money falling, and there is a plane in the background. There's a calendar here. There's a few other things here. We might not need to do all of that. We could just do this right here. So what you would do is background pink. Let me look for a pink background. I don't like that pink. I like this pink. Next, big house, right? So I've created tons of things in MidJourney. So I have houses here. Let's see if there's another house. We can do the pink house, maybe. We'll see what house we'll use. Let's do the pink house for now. Let's delete this. We're gonna remove this background. There's a street. All right, since the background kept the driveway or this area, we'll just keep it like this. We need to add a woman. So I'm just gonna type in woman from a previous image that I've created, and you guys know how to create the images in MidJourney. I've taught you how. So just look for that. Let's add her. Remove the background. I might change the house because there's too much pink going on. Way too much pink going on. Let's change the house. Let's go back to house. Maybe we might do the White House. And bring her forward. Maybe we could put it to the side. Maybe this background is too pink. Maybe I want it to be a lighter shade of pink. Let me see. Let's find a lighter shade of pink. Okay. Yeah, maybe it could be like this. Shaders guide. I'm gonna change the font in a second. She got money falling, so we're gonna go to elements, and we want money. We want a photo of money falling, not a graphic, and I'm gonna show you why. So this is how the graphics look. I mean, some of the graphics look okay, but the photos look better. They look more like real money. And we're gonna remove the background like so. Maybe we'll put it behind the house like that. Airplane. It's that easy, you guys. It is that easy. Looking for like a realistic looking airplane. Okay, add that there. Kind of want to add keys for some reason. But no, we don't need to add keys. I've also created airplanes in MidJourney, so I'm just going to look for plane because I probably created like a pink plane. Yep, definitely created a pink plane. Background remover. And I can actually change the color of pink. To match her suit. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Trying to move the money a little bit. All right. Move her a little bit this way. What else can we add? There's like some trees in the background. Let me see if I can find some trees. Maybe we want to add some trees. add some greenery. Put the tree behind the house, maybe. Like this. Not feeling how that tree is looking. Hold on. Like, I don't mind the tree. I just don't like where it is. Okay. Don't know if we're going to keep the tree, but for now, let's add it. I don't like that her suit is pink. I just think there's too much pink going on. So I'm sorry. I'm going to come back and I'm going to look for someone else. Woman. I have women in white suits. Or maybe we can do a black suit woman as well. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. No, we can use her. Remove the background. Can add her right here. She looks like a boss. Okay. Let me center the house more because now the house kind of looks uncentered. Let me put the money on this side because there's a lot of stuff going on the other side. And the last thing I would probably change is the text. First of all, maybe I can make it all caps. Make it on one line. I can change the font. And I can add a white fade element. White fade. Remove this photo thing filter and add the white fade here behind the text so that it can just look like that. And I will take the plane and maybe bring it down here like so. And boom, here we have a ebook cover. Like that quick, you guys. Does not take a lot of work to do this. And I just kind of use this as inspiration, right? Now that we have the ebook cover, because for digital products, we're gonna have ebook. I am going to save it. I have like a million tabs open, so I'm just like confused. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna do download. I'm gonna download it as a JPEG. I'm only gonna do page 5. Hit the download button. It's downloaded complete. What am I gonna do? I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say drag and drop. Shopify, SEO, Shopify, product, title, description, price, metadata, title, meta description, URL. Yeah. Let's ask it for all of that. And let's go to Shopify real quick. Go to products, add a product. We're gonna drag and drop the image because we already have it. The Lux Creator's Guide to AI Design, how to build a profitable brand with AI tools. Copy, paste. Step into your luxury creator era with the Lux Creator's Guide to AI Design, your ultimate roadmap, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to stop it at perfect for because I don't want to include the price there. Well, actually, because I need to take it all the way down here, on the no refunds portion. So let me just bring it all the way down and then I'll erase that price thing in there. So I'm going to paste this. So it says, I'm going to erase the price in a second. I just want to remember it. $14.99 compared at $29.99. You always want to charge tax on your products. because you should be operating as a business and businesses pay taxes. Don't track the inventory. This is not a physical product. The metadata fields updated itself. We're going to edit the search engine listing. It's telling us to use this as the meta title. And if I'm moving too fast, just let me know. We kind of like ran through this yesterday. I just want you guys to get as much as possible in this live. I want you to learn as much as possible. And for the URL, the Lux Creators Guide AI Design, copy and paste. We're going to create a new collection called Digital Products. And save. And I'm going to save this. And I'm going to go to Shopify right here. Actually, right here. Because we're going to remember I had like linked everything to the contact page. We actually need to create a page. So we actually need to come here, go to pages. So this always gets a little bit confusing for me, but we're going to try. And I'm just going to call this page Digital Products. We're going to make it visible and we're going to hit save. And we're going to come here and we're going to look for that page. We're going to look for that page. Let me hit save real quick. And let me refresh. And let's see. It's not there. This is always a toughie, but it's always kind of tough. Let me see. This is not letting me choose what collection. I really need it to say page. Let me see. I always have to like click around a lot for this. Digital products. Click on create template. Let me see if I can. I can never remember how to do this. I'm gonna have to look. I might have to look at my website to know how to do this. But there is a way. I just need a second to think. There is a way. All right, let me see. Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on this? All right, we're gonna ask ChatGPT for the sake of time. But this is the portion where I'm always clicking around to figure out how to do this, because there is a way to do it. It's just complicated. Let me see something. Let me refresh this. Yeah, it's complicated. Okay, ChatGPT. On the Shopify website. So whenever you need help troubleshooting, you can ask ChatGPT. When I am trying to create a page out of when I'm trying to create a page, for example, for one of my menu items, I have digital downloads. Is that the name? Digital products. I created a page called that in the page section. in Shopify. But in the editor tool, when I try to find that page under, what are we trying to find it under? Under like the templates, I can't find it. It is showing me a contact template, but that's not what I want that page to be. Let's see if Shopify can help. I try to describe it the best way I can. Okay. When you create a page in Shopify, you're only creating the content, but in the theme editor, pages show up under templates, and templates are what control the layout and design of the page. Exactly. So by default, Shopify gives you only a few templates like the contact page, about page, depending on your theme. So if your digital product page doesn't appear, it's because no unique template has been made for it. To fix it, go to online store, theme, customize. Okay, in the drop down where it says homepage, select page, create template, name it digital products. So let's do this step by step. Create template. Am I doing the right thing? I don't know. Digital product. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot, but let's see. Choose based on default page. Do we have that option here? No. But let's keep going and see what happens. Then create the template. Save. Field name is required. Okay, hold on. This might not even be it. I'm going to say, is this it or no? Is this it or no? Probably not. No. So let's get us back on track. Okay. Go to online store, go to pages. So let me discard this really quick, right? Let me go back. Online store, pages. Add page, title it digital products. Got that. Add any placeholder content. You can change it later. Like what? Whatever. Add placeholder here. Save. Okay. Then create a template for it. Go to online store, themes, customize. In the drop down at the top, click pages and create template. This is the drop down. Pages, create template. Oh. Okay. Digital products. I wasn't paying attention. Save, create template based on the default page. It told me to do that. Okay. So now what? Can I click now on digital products? Yeah, it created this digital products 2 page. Can I delete this? It's still not, hold on. Add section, featured collection. Okay, yeah. We're good. Digital products. So that's how you do that. Was that confusing to you guys? Because it's a little bit confusing. Let's make this two product, no, not 2 product counts. I want the columns to be, it could be as many product count as we want, but I want the columns. Maybe we could do, no, 2 columns. Or 3 columns. We'll have to create more stuff. But basically, we're just gonna go back a step, right? Because this is confusing, and this is how you create the pages for your website. It could be confusing, I'm not gonna lie. So let's say if you're creating the digital products page, you create the page by going to the online store, you go to pages, you click add page, you title it digital products or whatever you want your page to be called. Then you save it. Then you need to create a template for it. So when you're customizing your website and you're in the theme editor, you're going to go on top 2 pages and you're going to click on create template and you're going to name it digital dash products and you're going to base it on the default page. You're going to create the template and you're going to hit save. Then to link it together, you're going to go to pages, you're going to click on digital product, you're going to look for the theme template and you're going to change it to this, which I don't think that I did, whatever, but anyways, it did what I needed it to do. Online store, pages, digital products. Okay, I see what it's saying. If you go to online store, pages, digital products, I have to refresh. It's not even showing up. What does it want me to do? Look for theme template and change it to page.digital product. Okay, we have it based on the default page because that's what we saved it as, but this is fine. So we don't need to do that last step. But once you have that done, that's when you can start hiding things and adding sections and doing all of that. And then it shows you how to add it to the menu, but we already have it on the menu. So that is what that was about. It sounds confusing. If you get lost along the way, ChatGPT will guide you. It always guides me. For creator resources, we would probably have to do the same. So I would come here. We're going to do it again. I'm going to add a page. Creator resources. Content, I don't know, YouTube videos. I'm just like giving it some description so I can know what belongs in here. YouTube videos, blog posts. I'm just thinking like what this should be. Maybe just YouTube videos. Yeah, whatever. Save, right? But we're going to make it visible. Save. Now it's saying we come here in creator resources. We go to page. We create a template called creator resources based on the default page. Create the template. Now the template is created, so we can hide this and we can actually add a section. And since I'm going to do YouTube videos, I'm going to make it a video section like this. And I'm going to delete this. So you see how easy it is? You just need the description. And to add the video, I'm actually going to add a URL. So let me find one of my YouTube videos really quick. 1 second. I'm on another page looking for it. Videos. Okay, I have like a short video on designing ebook covers in Canva. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because we need to add the image of it. Let me take one of my live videos. Let's do the Shopify one from yesterday. We could even do the one from today, the one we're on right now. I'm going to copy it. All right. So once I paste the link, it's going to actually tell me that the URL is not going to work. It says this link is invalid. Try pasting a complete video link. This happens. You're going to go here. I'm going to say, make this a Shopify link because it's saying it's invalid. And I'm going to paste that link and it's going to rewrite the link for me so it could be compatible. So it's telling me to make it this instead. I'm going to copy the code. I'm going to paste it and it should work. It works. It has a cover image already. Let me see if it will use that cover image or if it will make me add in the cover image because I see it here. But I don't see it here. So I'm going to add the cover image. Yay. All right. So I'm going to add the cover image and I'm just going to drag and drop the YouTube thumbnail image in here. And I'm going to click done. And here we go. And then if I click play, this is our live stream. This is where we're at right now, pretty much. So we're watching the live within the live. Well, it's a little bit delayed, but yeah. So that's how we get that there. Okay. And what else can we do? Padding. We don't need all that extra space. Yeah, we can loop the video so it just keeps on playing or whatever the case may be. So that is creator resources, which would be the YouTube video. Now we're going to do the about me section. And this is where I'm going to bring Google Gemini back into the mix, because we're going to start creating pictures of ourselves, right? So, we have to do what we did again, right? We have to come here, create a page, add page, about me. We're going to just say about me section, make it visible, hit save. You see how you just get the hang of it? It's just like I be forgetting what to do. So we're in this about me page, just making sure. And where it says contact, we're gonna go to pages, we're gonna create a template, and we're gonna say about me. And we're gonna create the template like so. And we're going to delete this or hide it. We're going to add a section. And this section is going to be, what do I want to use as an about me? Maybe image with text. Let me see. Maybe an image with text like this. Okay. This is going to be the about me. So, or what we can actually do is we could do an image banner as well. We could design an image banner. I was designing image banners earlier like this. So we can do something like that. Yeah, we can do something like that. Let's do that. That sounds more fun. So let me duplicate this page because I want to keep the color consistent. Let me erase these images. Let's make this text white. Let's delete. This. Let's make this whole thing this color, actually. So let me actually make this. Let me change this color back to black. To make sure this is centered. Let's increase the opacity on this. And now let's create our about me images in Gemini. So, I'm just going to start over. So the prompt, okay, I'm going to start over, new chat, so you guys can see from beginning to end. I'm going to go find that image of myself. If I can find it, where is it? Okay. I'm going to say, put her in, oops, I got my caps on. Put her in a black button up blouse that is opened up a bit. She has a cute gold chain with a heart locket and eyeglasses on. So you will take your own image and you will drag and drop it, but you have to make sure it is a good quality image. You're going to drag and drop it, and you're only going to change the clothes. Like, you can change faces. Like, you could tell it to create an image for you, but try not to change face. Try to just change the clothes. So try to get that best image. And I'm going to hit submit and let's see what it does. So we're just going to give it a second. It says it's generating the image. Here we go. Look at that. That's me. When you open it, sometimes it does this shenanigan here. You can just download it from here and it will download into the full size. So I'm going to download it and I'm going to go to Canva and I'm gonna, what am I going to do? Drag and drop. So we have drag and dropped our image. I actually want to remove this Gemini symbol so we can go to edit, probably the magic eraser tool and just do that, erase. If anyone wants to know how to delete these logos, watermarks, whatever. And now I'm going to remove the background. And I'm going to make this image bigger. This gold, I'm going to just probably put it here. Yep. My heart and soul creation knows we're going to drag and drop. Hey, drag and drop. Hey. Okay. So this is our image, my about me. Maybe I'll add the gold here. I'm really just trying to block off this edge. I could fix it though, honestly, by doing a magic expand, but if you want to fix it, you got to fix it before you remove the background. Let me show you. So let me go back a bit. Let me hit undo a couple of times. Okay. So if I click edit and I go to magic expand freeform, I can just do this so it can expand that way. And maybe I could do this so it could expand this way too. And I'm going to click on expand. But you have to do it before you remove the background. And it's going to give you some options. So this one looks fine. I'm going to click done. And then I can remove the background. And now this image doesn't have to be in the corner. It could be in the middle. It could be wherever because nothing is cut off. But I'm going to put it back on this side right here. I'll leave this gold behind her, actually behind me. I like this image. I might just make it my profile picture or something on Facebook. Maybe I'll make it my profile picture on Facebook. I saw someone write a post the other day saying that anyone who creates images of themselves in AI has a disease. And that person has no idea what they're talking about, in my opinion. Like, I personally enjoy these things. Some people feel some type of way about it. I don't. I like it. So, yeah. Hold on one second. Okay. So we have that. And now let's just add some words, some text, right? Let's go to ChatGPT. I'm going to say create a quick bio about the fictitious owner of AI Lux. What is the name of this thing called again? AI Lux what? Studio? I don't even remember the name of this damn website. AI Lux Studio, yeah. Okay. Create a quick bio about the fictitious owner of AI Lux Studio. Her name is Mel. I don't want her name to be Mel. Her name is let's just say Melly. Her name is Melly, and give some philanthropic, there's an H missing somewhere. There you go. Some philanthropic reason as to why she loves creating content, and how she absolutely feels empowered by it or something. Okay. Let's see what it says. Melly is the visionary founder behind AI Lux Studio, a digital brand built on creativity, empowerment, and purpose. Blending art, technology, and luxury, she uses AI to help creators bring their dream visuals to life with ease and confidence. Her passion for creating goes beyond design. Melly believes content has the power to inspire and uplift communities. A portion of her studio's proceeds support programs that provide digital education and creative tools to young women in undeserved areas, helping them build confidence and careers in tech and design. For Melly, every image isn't just content, it's a statement of self-worth, creativity, and limitless potential. I like that. All right. Text. Paste. Okay. There you go. And I'm actually going to move this here. This makes more sense here. I'll make this a little bit bigger. I'll make the gold glitter thing a little bit bigger too, like so. And here we go. Here we have an About Me banner. My Heart and Soul Creation says she likes it. You like it? I love it. Okay? If you like it, I love it. So this is what we got, and this is what we're going to add to our website. It looks amazing, but we're actually going to take it a step further. What we're going to do, because we're going to make the page a little longer, right? Let me move this up a little bit. I'm going to add some white clouds. I have a thing with the clouds. Let me go my recently used. Change the font. All right, I'll change the font. Trying to see what font I like. I like this. I feel like this is a little hard to read though. Oh, I kind of like this. I wish it wasn't so bold though. You guys, I am so like, all right, let's see this one. I like this. It looks clean. Let me do semi-bold. It looks clean. I did semi-bold. I just like the clean look of it. Okay, now with the clouds. The reason why I'm adding the clouds, you're gonna see why. It's because it's gonna be like a transition. Let me move this forward. Okay. It's gonna be a transition for the page to be. We're gonna add more to the. We're gonna make that page a little bit longer. You'll see, because we're gonna go back to Gemini. I don't want to like. I kind of want to expand more on that Gemini portion and generating these images, because I know images are important. I really love this picture of me, by the way. Like I just do. But okay, we are going to download this. Download. It is nice, right? I'm gonna download a JPEG. Page 3. Done. Download. Yeah, run the likes up, you guys. We're at 14 likes. Let me update this. Let me see if we have any additional subscribers. Okay, one person subscribed. We're at 1,614 subscribers. Gonna hit save. Hey, shout out to someone else who did someone else just like the live? Or am I bugging? I don't know. We're still at 14 likes. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to the website now. We're not gonna do the image with text. So let's delete that because this was gonna be boring. We're gonna do image banner. And we're gonna erase all of this stuff that we don't care about. Delete, delete. We're gonna upload our image that we saved. So let me find it. We're gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. What? Drag and drop. And we're gonna hit done. Then we're going to adapt to first image. Woo! Okay, here you go. It looks good. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna design the bottom half, right? This is why I added the clouds, because I want a smooth transition. So we're gonna go back to Shopify. Where is it? Sorry, not Shopify. Canva. Here we go. We're gonna duplicate this page. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna delete this. Or actually, we're not gonna delete this because we're gonna keep that same font. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna bring the clouds up. And you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why. I love what I do. I really do. And I love teaching you guys. Okay. We're gonna add something else here. Let me remove this gold. I'm not gonna remove it. Let me decrease the transparency. I'll fit real quick. Okay, this is semi-bold, right? This is the Noto whatever font. Let me see if I can find it. Let's just make it bold. And now we're gonna say create another paragraph about Melly's experience in the field. Say she worked at CNN. What else? CNN, say she worked said she had government contracts. She worked at Disney. I'm just making stuff up, right? All of those things where she was the lead designer or project manager, etc. Went to school for it at Harvard, Harvard. Give her a good batch and master's degree that aligns. And what else? How this all ties into AI Lux Studio and is a continuation of the previous about Melly paragraph you gave me. Enter. Let's see what it says. Before founding, does that even make sense? Shouldn't it be before finding? But whatever. No, maybe it should be before founding. I just never used it like that before, but it's right. Before founding AI Lux Studio, Melly built an impressive career leading creative and technical projects for some of the world's most recognized organizations, including CNN, Disney, and several US government contracts. As a lead designer and project manager, she blended innovation with strategy, overseeing large-scale visual storytelling initiatives that shaped how global audiences experienced digital media. A proud Harvard University graduate, Melly holds a bachelor's degree in digital media design and a master's degree in innovation and technology management. Ooh, I'm like doing that thing where you like snap your fingers together. Credentials that reflect her rare ability to merge artistry with cutting edge tech. Her expertise and industry background become the foundation for AI Lux Studio, a brand that fuses her professional excellence with her passion for empowering others through design, technology, and creativity. Okay, we're gonna copy this. We're gonna come back to Canva. I'm actually gonna make it semi bold again because I'm gonna add a picture. And we're gonna paste, okay? And we're gonna go to Gemini and we're gonna say, take this picture and put her sitting at a desk in a boardroom at a conference table. Make it a close-up. Clock your T. You already know. You already know my heart and soul creation. My heart and soul creations. You already know. All right. Make it a close-up. She looks serious. She looks like a boss. Put her in a pink suit. Okay, let's try it. Make her look happy. Make her smile. She looks sad. Like she doesn't want to work anymore. Okay. I mean, I did say, make me look like a boss, but damn, don't make me look sad. I look sad in that image. Okay, this don't look bad. Too much teeth. Too much teeth. Isn't this fun, you guys? Like this live if you think this is amazing information. All right, this don't have enough teeth, but whatever. We're gonna download this image. We're gonna go to Canva. Since this image is on this side, we're gonna put this like this. Oops. Oh my gosh. And let's drag and drop our boss babe image. Period. We're gonna edit because we want to remove that Gemini symbol. We're gonna do the magic eraser and we're just gonna boop, do that, click erase. I know, this is so dope, you guys. Like, I really wanted to teach you guys how to do this because it's so easy. Like, it's not hard at all. And like, look at how far we've gotten in these 2 hours that we've been on the live. And I hope you guys are doing this along with me. Sometimes you just need to take the time to set aside and do it. And like, once you do it, it is so simple. Okay, so I want to add my gold frame. Let's see. Let's go to MidJourney. We're gonna create a rectangular gold frame. Actually, we're just going to find one in Elements. Gold frame. I'm sure they have some. There we go. And I'm just going to group these two items together so that when I move one, all moves for it. Okay. I love it. What else can I do? Okay. So you see how we have the cloud here and we have it up top? I'm going to show you why it matters. So I'm going to download this image, download it as a JPEG. Current page, done, download. If you don't have that $4.99 membership, you're missing out. You're missing out on the conversation, you guys. Apply to be a member. Subscribe to be a member. Try it out. Support. Because you guys have to support me, because look at all of this information that I'm giving to you for free. Okay, I'm taking you step by step tutorials, Shopify, MidJourney, ChatGPT, Canva. Like, you're learning how to do it all, and I'm showing you like how simple it is. It is so simple. It's not hard at all. Okay. So now I'm going to add another image banner. I can just duplicate this and I'm going to change the image. So like from library, I'm going to do my drag and drop, 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 and hit done. It is definitely worth the membership for sure. Just $4.99 per month. Okay, so you see how this seamlessly just looks like one page as opposed to two sections, because I added the white cloud at the bottom and the white cloud at the top, so it could just flow into like one thing. So that's why I did that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to theme settings and I'm going to go to logo, because I actually created a logo yesterday for this, because let me see. Did I save it? Yeah, I did. And I'm going to click done. Actually didn't remove the background. All right, for now it's okay. Let's hit done. And let me see. That's really big. Okay, this is cool. I'm cool with it. Now I'm gonna go to, I want to go to the home. I want to go home to the home page. Okay. Let me hit save. Let me hit publish. Publish. And it replaced that fabric theme we had. And I just want to hit preview and see how it looks. Here's our website. So we have the logo, home, shop AI prompts, digital products, creator resources, about, contact. Oh, we didn't do the contact page, but it should already be set up anyways because it's a contact page. So we have our banner that says AI Lux Studio Black Friday 20% off of everything. We can make it clickable. I didn't make it clickable, but we can make it clickable to take you to the shop all page. Luxury AI visuals for creators. We have our 3 products that we wanted to feature here. Designed for the modern creator, where beauty, tech, and luxury collide. We have the Lux Black Woman collection, and we have these images here. and we got the Golden Muse AI prompt pack. Yeah, this is the homepage. When we go to shop AI prompts, we have these, which will show us everything. We created the collection for this, which is all products. What did I do? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. You're not seeing what I did on your end. I'm just seeing what I did on my end. Okay. So we have this. We're going to go to digital products. Oh, we didn't do this page? We did do this page. We're going to come back to this. We need to fix this. What is going on? What happened to the changes? All right, hold on. We got to go back and customize because what happened to all of the stuff that we just did? Oh, maybe I didn't. Let me see. No, what is wrong with this? This is the, which page is this? What menu item is this? Digital products. Should be this. Okay, why isn't it saving? Don't get me mad. Okay, assign to 0 pages. We need to assign it. Okay, hold on. We need to go back to ChatGPT. Okay. It's okay, guys. I think I need to go back to pages and assign it. This is assigned to 0 pages. How do I assign so it stays? It's okay. ChatGPT is going to tell us what to do. Hasn't been linked to the page. Shopify admin store, online store pages. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, so that's saved. For the about me, save. I got this. We got this. We got this, guys. Page creator resources. Creator resources, save. Contact. We didn't really do nothing to contact, but it's good. All right. So let's try this again. Let's get out of here. Let me test it real quick. Let's see. Preview. No, I think it needs a second. All right. Let's figure this out real quick. Let me go back to pages. Creator resources, creator resources. About me, about me. Digital products 2. And contact will be contact. Let's go to the theme. Let's go to customize. We might have to like do that again. Okay, this is fine. Digital products. Pages. Digital products 2. Okay. Creator resources. Pages. Creator resources. About. Pages. About me. Okay. It's not allowing me to save, but that's okay. Let us exit and see if we preview it, if it's doing what it needs to do. No. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a second. Let's see. It's not working. Confirm you're editing the right theme. Okay. All right, let's just go back for a second. I think I need to find a way to be able to hit save. I think it's because I'm not able to hit save. So I'm gonna edit something so that I can save it. So let's go back to digital products 2. Let me, I don't know, change the product count. Hit save. Let's go to creator resources. Go to pages, creator resources. Just looking for something to save here. Heading size, let's just say large and hit save. Let's go to about, pages, about me. Save. All right, I'm not gonna close this out yet. Let me just come here like this and let's preview it and hope it works. No, what's going on? I'm stumped because it's supposed to work. Let me think real quick. Why isn't it sticking? Let's ask ChatGPT. Can you believe we did all of that and this damn thing doesn't want to work? We're gonna figure it out though during this live. Like that's what we will do. Every time I change it and update it to the pages it needs to be that we created. When I preview it, it resets and is not on those pages. Let's see what that says. Okay. How to fix it. Confirm. Okay, Shopify admin store page about me. Did that, right? Let's do that again. We're saying Shopify admin. What on earth is Shopify admin? Okay, I don't think I need to go to nothing special. I think it's this. Creator resources, creator resources. Okay. About me. All right, I don't need to go through all of that. It's doing that. Okay. Online store pages about me. Are we on online store? Yeah, pages about me. Okay. Save. Okay. Let's see. Instead of using preview, open the editor tied directly to that page. In Shopify admin, still under your about me page, click customize theme on the top right. The top right where? There's nothing here that says customize theme. Open the page in theme editor the correct way instead of using preview. With the page pre-linked, how to preview correctly. This is still not giving me the answer. Let me see something. It's not working. Are they referring to this page? Let me see. Screenshot this. Are you referring to this page? I'm confused. Save, okay. After saving, click on view and it will open it up. View. Okay. Once I hit on view, then what? Click customize theme on that screen. Customize theme right here. Okay, then what? It'll take your theme editor. On the top drop down of the theme editor, pages about me, and the template labeled about me. Okay. Pages about me, template. This is the template. Yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. This page is a content placeholder. All right, so is it gonna work for about me now? Like, that's what I want to know. So if we go back here now and we go to online store and we click on preview, if I click on about me, no, it still does not work. It still does not work. I'm disappointed, guys, but we're gonna figure this out because I don't want you guys to have that issue too. Okay, confirm the page exists. Yes, it exists. Goodness gracious. I don't want to do all this manual opening. Can you believe we get all the way to the end and it's not here? Okay, what is this is the Dawn theme. Dawn 15.4.0. Okay. Get your page ID. Why am I copying this number? Like, this better work. This is a lot of manual work. But let's see. We're copying the number. We're going to go to online store, themes, customize. I have too much tabs open now at this point. I know, right? I want to scream as well. But listen, sometimes we have technical difficulties. So we just got to push through. Online store, themes, customize. Online stores, themes, customize. Okay. At the top center drop down, you'll see homepage. Okay, I see that. Click that drop down, go to pages, go to about me. Pages, about me. But what do? Do I click it? Okay. About me. Here we are. Now what? Now look at your browser's URL while in the theme editor. It should look something like this. Okay. Add this to the end. And okay, copy, paste. Okay. Press enter. Enter. Okay. Once it reloads, hit save, but it's not giving me the option to save. It's grayed out. It doesn't detect the change. So what do we have to do? Let's fix that. Here's the only working sequence that will re-enable the save and permanently lock the template to your change. All right, let's figure this out, you guys. Okay, open the template directly from the page. So admin, online store, pages about me. Okay. Let's get out of here. Online store, pages about me. Okay. customize theme. So we actually have to do view and then do customize theme. Now what? I should see the URL ending. No, but the URL has make a tiny change. But I did all of that. I made the tiny changes and nothing happened. Let's see. Let me do another tiny change. Let me hit save. All right, let's see if that works. I hope it does. Let me send something real quick. Home. About. No, it doesn't work. It does not work. This is insane. Why isn't it working? Do we need to do a part 3 of this live, or do we need to continue and troubleshoot? I think we should continue and troubleshoot because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Okay, this is a bug, but why do I have to deal with this bug? No. Let me, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sign out of Shopify. Hold on, let me close all these pages. Maybe we just need to like sign out, let Shopify breathe because we have a million tabs open. Very disappointed right now. I'm gonna log out. I think Shopify is just acting up in general. I'm gonna log out. Okay, I'm gonna open it on another page really quick and then I'm gonna bring it up so I could log in. Shopify.com, log in. Let's see, let's try logging back in. I have to do this whole authorization code thing. 1 second. Okay. Let's preview it and let's just hope that it works. Because I'm tired and I don't know what's going on. It says last saved 2 minutes ago. Let's just hope that logging out resolved the issue. No, it didn't. Let me think. I gotta use my brain really quick. Let me go to menu. Okay, I know what the issue is. We need to update the menu. You see, sometimes ChatGPT is not going to give you the answer. You just need to think. I know what the issue is. It's the menu. So home is to home. Shop AI prompts is to this. Digital products, we need to change it to pages. We needed to update the menu to digital products. I knew I could figure this out. Creator resources to, hold on. Creator resources to creator resources. About to about me. Wait, this should be digital products too. Okay, whatever. This should work now, you guys. I'm so smart. Okay, refresh. Digital products, creator resources, about. I'm so proud of myself. And then we have the contact, which we didn't really do nothing to this page. If you want to edit it, you'll know how based on how we did it. But we just needed to update the menu. That is all we needed to do, because I do remember that when I first started, I was just throwing anything under the menu just so I could get the menu items to appear. So you have to update the page, but you also have to update the menu. All right. Just a little bit of critical thinking. I just needed to like reset and just go all the way back. But yep, we solved it. I'm happy. Maybe I really do have an imaginary degree from Harvard. So here's our logo. If you click on the logo, it takes you to the homepage. On the homepage, it says AI Lux Studio, Black Friday, 20% off, shop now. Luxury AI visuals for creators. We have our 3 products. If we click on them, they open up the product page and give you the description. It also shows you what you may like. I'm gonna go back. It says design for the modern creator where beauty, tech, and luxury collide. We have our other banner image, Lux Black Woman Collection. And we have this. Then we have this product that we're featuring of this woman who I think looks like Megan Good a little bit, low key. And then that is the end of the homepage. Then we go to Shop AI Prompts. And this is a collection that has all of the products that we have. So all products that you have for your website is going to appear here under Shop AI Prompts. Then we go to digital products, and the digital products will be the ebook. So I created this ebook cover with you guys. This is where it would be. The creator resources, I decided to say, hey, we're going to add a YouTube channel. That's a resource. That is what is on this page. This is the thumbnail actually to this live. And if you click on this, digital products will be the we just heard myself talking. If you click on it, it's actually going to take us to the actual live. Okay. This is all that we've been doing on the live. From the beginning when we were playing the theme song to when we started this and there was nothing, to when we started designing things in Canva, to when we started doing the About Me section, so on and so forth. This is amazing. Okay. And even to My Heart and Soul Creations commenting, A. All right. Then we're going to go to the About Me section, which is my favorite section. We generated these images with AI. We used Google Gemini. We created this About Me paragraph with AI. We used ChatGPT. We designed this in Canva. We added the clouds so that there could be a smooth transition. And this just looks like one long page as opposed to the 2 separate banners that we had. Okay. And then there's the regular contact page, which we didn't do anything to. We could have, but there's no point in doing that. Now, that is what we have. We're not done yet, though, because if we look at the agenda, there's a few. We're done designing the site. It's not because I was in test mode. It's because I didn't update the menu. Okay, so how to build and design your Shopify store using AI tools. So we kind of did that, right? I showed you how to use ChatGPT. I showed you how to use Canva. I showed you how to use MidJourney. Creating product pages, Black Friday discounts, and countdown banners that convert. We don't have the countdown banners. I'm going to see if this theme allows for countdown, because some themes don't, some themes do. We'll see, but I'm going to show you how to create a discount, right? That's what I really wanted to show you, how to create a discount. Using AI to write SEO product titles, descriptions, and email campaigns. So I'll show you how to do the email campaign. So right now I'm going to show you how to do the discounts. I'm going to show you how to do the email campaigns. And then final tips to launch your store and start making sales this Black Friday. Woo! Also, we're at 15 likes on the live. So let me update that. We're halfway through our goal. 15 likes on the live. We're trying to get to 30. Let me see if we have any new subscribers. We're still at 614, but that's okay. Let's keep it going. This is a real good live, you guys. All right. So, discounts. We're going to come here. We're going to go to marketing. No, discounts. Duh. And we're going to do create a discount. So there are different types of discounts. There is amount off a specific product. There's buy X, get Y. So you buy a certain product or you buy something from a certain collection, you get this amount off of that product. There's an amount off order, which is a total dollar amount that you can just remove, I guess. And then there's free shipping, right? But this is a digital product store, so we can ignore this. Amount off order, I think it's the same as the other thing. Let me go back 1 second, create discount, amount of products. Yeah, I feel like that's like the same thing. So amount of products, there's discount code, there's automatic discount. Now, automatic discount, the users will automatically see it in their cart at checkout. So you could just say, 20% off everything. So, 20%. I'm just going to say Black Friday sale. Right? Percentage, 20% off. Literally everything. Applies to specific collections. We can just, let me see. Let's click browse. All products. That's all. If you want to do it to a certain collection, you can. Like if you want to do it for the MidJourney prompt, if you want to do it for the golden prompt, if you want to do it for the digital product, but we want to do it for all products because that is what we're promoting on the site. So I'm going to click add. So they're going to see it. And it's going to be for all customers. Now, there's all customers, there's specific customer segments, and there's specific customers. Like, for example, maybe you only want this to be used. Maybe you don't want like a customer using it multiple times, right? So I think that's where you could do like specific customer segments or specific customers. No minimum purchase requirements, or you can have a minimum purchase amount or a minimum quantity of items that people have to buy. So like, let's say if someone says, if you buy 5 or more products, you get 20% off. That's the minimum quantity of items. You put 5 and that's what will get you to 20% off. But we don't need a minimum requirement. There's different combinations that you can do as well, like with shipping discounts, with order discounts, with product discounts. So like this is just an overall remove this from the store discount. But if you also wanted to do something for shipping, it would do that. And let me see. You could set the active dates. So we can set an end date. So Black Friday is after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on the 27th. Black Friday is on the 28th. Cyber Monday would be on December 1st. So let's say it could end on December 2nd or something, right? And you save it. Now, let's say if we were on the store, right? So let's go to online store real quick. Let's go to preview. And let's say I shopped the AI prompts. I added this to my cart. Let's say I added this to my cart. And now if I go to the cart, you will see that it automatically took money off, but it only took money off of this because I forgot to add this to all products. So remember when we decided to do the discount, we said we were going to do it for all products. That was the collection that we did. This is not a part of that collection. So if I go to products and I go to the ebook and I go to collections, I can just fix that by selecting all products and I'm going to hit save. So now when I come here, if I refresh it, it should take it off. Maybe it needs some time. Did it save? Yeah, it saved. Let me try refreshing again. All right, let me remove it. Let me go to digital products. Let me add it to the cart again, and let's see. There you go. And you see it says Black Friday sale because that's what I named it. It automatically removes it for the user. If you go to the checkout, it kind of just tells you, this store can't accept payments right now, obviously, because it's not really set up. But it tells you how much money it took off. So that 20% off of the ebook took off $2.99. And the 20% off of that lace front wig AI prompt pack took off $1.19. And that brings your total to $16.80. That is how that works. Okay. What else did I say I was going to talk to you guys about? The countdown banners. Now, if you want to add a countdown banner, I don't know if this theme supports it, but there are ways to still get stuff that a theme doesn't have and add it to your website. But let me see if this theme has it. doesn't have it, but there are apps, right? Let's go to the Shopify app store. Let's see if there's something for a countdown banner or something. Let's see. Let's install it. Install. You guys, we're going all in with this. Okay. Create a widget. You can select the bar. Time is ticking. Black Friday is almost here. Sale ends in. Is there a way for me to just put the date? All right. Sale ends in. And we could change the font. We could do all of these things here. I don't really care for that. But let's just say, where do I put the days for this? Am I like missing it? Timer. Fixed date. December 1st. Okay, 19 days, 21 hours, 23 minutes, 45 seconds. And I'm going to hit save. Enable to display a bar in your store. Sure. Widget is enabled. Let's try it. Let's go to the store. We want to be in the home page. I'm just going to refresh. And I'm going to click on this. Where do I want to add it? Maybe I can add it here. I'm going to click on this plus sign under the rich text. Go to apps, GSC timer widget. Paste the widget ID. For the widget's content to appear, copy the widget ID. Okay. What was the widget ID? 1 second. I guess I would have to activate it to get the widget ID, but you guys get the gist of it. It's not, actually, no, it's activated. But what's the widget ID? Let me see. Let me go to my widget. Let me find my widget. This is the first time I'm using this app, so that's why I'm like figuring it out. Activate, okay. Does that solve the issue? Yeah, it does solve the issue. We just needed to activate it because I see it here, but this is not where we want it. So, I don't want it up here. Why is it up here? I want it here. Why is it doing that again? For the widget's content to appear, copy the widget ID from the app admin. I mean, there are other apps that we can use. Because once I click activate, like it works, but it just puts it, it was putting it at the top. And I didn't want it at the top. I wanted it where I wanted it. Let me just hit save. And now I don't even see it. But it was just here a second ago. Let me go back to the home page. Yeah, it was here a minute ago and now it's not. Yeah. We can use something else, but my point is, I don't want to spend too much time on this. My point is that like you can use these apps. Let me just see really quick if there's another app we can use, because I just hate when things aren't working. How does this look? Install. I'm just gonna do it really quick. I want you guys to be able to know what tool to use. Rushify, add new campaign. Either at the top or bottom. Oh, this one will only put it at the top or bottom, or we can have a pop-up. I'm cool with a pop-up. Single announcement pop-up. But I don't know. I'm not gonna get into editing this right now, but you guys get it. There are different tools that you can use to do that. So use the tools. The next thing I wanted to talk about was final tips to launch your store and making sales this Black Friday. Okay. So, one thing that is very important is your email list. Let me come back to this screen where it says customers. Right now, we have no customers. It is great to build an email list. How do you build those email lists? You can have a pop-up on your store saying, if you join, get an email, sign up with your email, you get 10% off of your store. Shout out to My Heart and Soul Creations, who said she needed this. I'm so happy that you needed this and that this is of help to you. It is so simple, and we created a whole website in 2 days. I was on live yesterday for about 2 hours. We've been on live today for about 2 hours. So take 2 hours out of your time. Maybe I hope you were like working on this alongside with me. We created this website in 4 hours, pretty much. We designed, the images. We did all of that stuff. Now you have to actually create the content, but I just showed you like how quickly you could just take a weekend or whenever you're off or whenever you have some time, and like you could finish this in like a week. I used to do websites for people. A lot of people have bought my website making services, and yeah, they'll tell you that my turnaround time is like a week for this. But this is the process. So it's important to have a customer base, because once you have the customer base, and if you have a pop-up that people are going to your store, and how do you get people to go to your store? Facebook groups. Okay, promote your product on Facebook groups. It's November 11th. Black Friday is on November 28th. Get started on the Facebook groups. Like, create your website, and if you need help creating the website, if you want me to create the website for you, I do have a branding service, simple website design and development. It will be ready for you in days. It's Tuesday, so it would be ready for you before the end of the week, and it is only $149.99. Plus, if you purchase it during this live, you get to use the code JCFam to get an additional 20% off of that. Okay. And I'll create it for you. Or if you need a logo, $15.99 for a logo. My Heart and Soul Creations has purchased a logo for me before. In the past, fast 1 to 2 day delivery. I kind of changed the rules behind the logo, which is why it costs less now. And being that I added the membership to YouTube, a lot of the things on the website cost less, just to balance it out. But if you need help with any of these services right here, because Black Friday is coming very, very soon, I can definitely help you. Just make sure you use code JCFAM. All right. I already see 2 orders that came in. So that's perfect. Gotta get to work. So I am gonna end this live. So there's that. What I was saying now with the emails is you kind of want to get an email list going. You kind of want something to pop up on your page. What I mean by something popping up on your page is, as soon as I go to the JeuneCreation.com, in a couple of minutes, usually when I start scrolling, something like this pops up. It says, I need to update this, but it says unlock exclusive content, freebies, and discounts. Put your email, you get the code, and I capture your email address. Once you capture the email address, You can send emails to people letting them know of your sales. I'm sure if I have your email, or if you ever purchase anything from my website, check your email right now. You're going to see that I sent you an email earlier today about this live. So that was me sending you an email about a live. Imagine when I start sending you emails about the products. Imagine when I send you emails telling you, hey, this is our new product. This is our new service. That's what you're going to do for Black Friday. And like I said, to get the emails, you really need to utilize the Facebook groups. Sometimes you're going to need to do some freebies so that you can capture people's email addresses as leads. You're going to put those freebies on your website. People buy the freebie from your website. It costs $0. And in exchange, you get their email address. And then when you're ready to do your sale, when you're ready to promote whatever it is you're promoting, you send them an email because you have their email address. I have thousands of email addresses because I've been building. Like, the most important thing to do is build your email list before you do anything else. That is the best way. I think it's better than social media. Maybe not better than TikTok, because I think everyone who goes on TikTok just, gets sales and goes viral. Maybe I need to go on TikTok too. But that is what you do. Now, to create an email campaign, I personally use MailChimp. Because I have thousands of subscribers, I do have to pay. But I think if you have less than 500, you don't have to pay. I think it's free. And if you're unsure what to put in the email campaign, all you have to do is, for Lux AI Studio, it's called AI Lux Studio. For AI Lux Studio, write an email campaign highlighting what's to come for the Black Friday sale and how it will end on December 1st. Let's see what it says. The subject line, you have three options. Either the Lux AI Black Friday event is coming, your next favorite AI design drops soon, or Black Friday Lux Edition starts now. The header can say something big is loading at AI Lux Studio. The body copy, which is the body of the email, is going to say, get ready to experience luxury like never before. Our Black Friday Lux event is almost here, bringing exclusive deals on AI prompt packs, luxury image collections, and digital design resources made to elevate your brand. From editorial style visuals to high-end digital assets, this is your moment to stock up, glow up, and create content that turns heads. But hurry, once the clock strikes December 1st, the deal disappears. Then there's a CTA button. CTA stands for call to action. What action do you want your customers to do? You want them to get early access. So they're going to click on that button, and that button really has a URL embedded in it that's going to link them to your website. Then there can be a footer note that says AI Lux Studio, luxury for the modern creator. Follow us on Instagram at AI Lux Studio for daily drops and behind the scene previews. And then it says, do we want a follow-up version, like a last chance reminder and all of these things. Now, because I'm so amazing and because I love you guys, I'm going to show you how to do this on MailChimp. So I'm going to log into my MailChimp really quick. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Let me log into my MailChimp and show you guys an example. Un momento. Let's see. Campaigns. Create a campaign. I'm going to share my screen in 2 seconds. Okay. Here's MailChimp, right? Once you start creating your campaign and all of these things, all of these, like, you'll see where to do this. Once you like sign in, you go to campaigns, you create a campaign, like you'll see all of this stuff or whatever, right? Where it says start typing, I'm actually going to go to ChatGPT and I'm just gonna actually say, make this sound more like something people will absolutely miss out on if they don't hurry up. Don't try to sound too salesy, but enough to show the value of what it is that is being offered. Yeah. My Heart and Soul Creation says, I purchased 2 logos and I love them. And I love that she loves her logos. So that is a testimonial right there. You heard from an actual real customer that she purchased 2 logos from me. I believe this was last year. And she absolutely loves the logos. Okay. Body copy. This isn't your average Black Friday sale. It's a limited time creative takeover designed for the visionaries. Starting now through December 1st, every AI prompt pack, digital image collection, and creative tool inside of AI Lux Studio is marked down for a short time only. Each one was built to help you design, brand, and create the luxury powerhouse you are, effortlessly and beautifully. If you ever want to elevate your visuals, refine your brand aesthetic, or finally build that digital product collection you've been dreaming about, this is your chance. Once the clock strikes midnight on December 1st, the Lux sales closes, and offers won't return anytime soon. And the CTA says shop the Lux event now. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy, I'm going to say add emojis. Add emojis to the body. Because MailChimp will take the emojis, right? Let's add some emojis. It added a few. Copy. MailChimp. Where it says text, paste. Boom. It added the boldness. It added the emoji. It added everything for you. Image. This can be a product. So I'm not going to add product layout, but you can. I'm just not going to do it because this is going to be linked to my Jeune creation stuff. There's other stuff that you can add, like pre-built layouts, like image and text, just text. If you want to talk about your brand and talk it up, you can show more. There are different things and different columns. I just like it like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drag and drop one of the images that we created today, probably this one right here. Hold on. There we go. Size, original. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If we did a fill, it would kind of just be too much. Scale, we can scale it down a bit. We can do that. Link to web, we can add a website right here. So if someone clicks on the image, it will take them to the website that we put here. Alt text is a short description of the image that appears for people who can't access the images. So it says whenever possible, it will auto-generate it for us. But if we don't see it, we can add it ourselves. Different styles, like you can change the background of this block. You can also change the background of, this whole email, pretty much. And what else? The button right here, just slide it on over. The button is supposed to say shop Lux event now. So let me just copy that. And I'm just gonna paste it. It's that simple. And then, it says add link. This is where we would add the link to the website that we want it to link to. And if we feel like we need to have some space here, you can add a spacer. Add a little bit of space between the button and the text. If you want to add a logo, I have my logo up here, but normally we could put that AI Lux Studio logo that we did. If you want to add a video, you can add a video, heading, your socials, all type of things, a survey, any type of code you want to put in, like custom code. Let me see if we could do custom code. Use your own custom HTML. Give me some cool custom HTML code I can add. to this. Let's ask ChatGPT to create it for us, and let's see what it comes up with. It's thinking. All right. Now, it says this works in Outlook, but I mean, I need something that works in MailChimp, but let's see what it gives us. This is a lot of code, actually. Copy. Let's see. I'm just trying. And let's paste it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. This looks good. This code looks good. And ChatGPT created it for us. Can I move it up? Let me move it up. Let me move it up right here. Whoops. I want to move it up above this image. Okay. This is the code it created for us. I don't like that the corners are rounded, but whatever, right? I'm just showing you like all that you could do just using AI. And this is cute. This is cool. I mean, we probably don't even need this. I mean, we do, but like this is cute too, you know? Like I think this is cute. Let's see. I done deleted everything else. Let me go back. Let me do some undos. Let's bring our stuff back. That was uncalled for. I got too excited. All right, but this is cool. I'm just gonna say I don't like the rounded corners. The rounded corners, and can we make it fit to page? Let's see if we could do that for us. I don't know. Let's copy that code. All right, let's copy the code. Let's come back here. Delete, paste. Okay, there you go. This is even better, okay? Because number one, it created the buttons for us. Now, granted, I don't know where this is leading to, but it created the button for us. It created a banner for us where it says Black Friday ends December 1st. Don't mix the AI Lux event. You know, it has all these words. It has all of this stuff. Crafted with intention, powered by AI, created for luxury. This is how I'm about to pull up to sending you guys my email notifications now, because this is something I just tried today, you know? So now we can actually really delete this, because I wanted to delete it anyways. We can delete this because I just think it looks ugly now. And like just this alone looks nice. And this was created with code. Okay. It was created with code. Now for the button, you know, I don't know if like I can't add the button on top of this one. I don't know how functional that button is. But we can go to the code and say, look, for the button, when we want it to take us to the Lux event, this is where it leads to if people click on it, you know? But there's just so many ways to create content. And yeah. I'm trying to look for where it says when luxury meets AI, because I actually wish there was a little bit more padding here. I'm not a developer, so I might not even be able to do what I want to do. I could just ask ChatGPT to do it for me. But long story short, we could preview it. And once we preview it, this is how it looks. And that is how you create an email campaign. And this one we created with code. We created it with HTML code. And yeah. So to wrap this up, you're going to be seeing some changes to my website because I just love editing this thing, right? It's become an obsession now. Every time we talked a lot about editing Shopify websites these past 2 days, so I just felt compelled to just edit my actual website too, add my face to it. I showed y'all how to create images using Google Gemini. That's how I created this image with me in the pink, this image with me in the white. I'm going to start adding more stuff to my website, just like how I showed you guys the website that we created. Let me just delete this because it's bothering me to see it there. I'm going to hit save. And how do I preview this actually? View. This is our test website. Oh, look, it's up here, but whatever. It's up there. That banner thing that we created, we can't put it where we wanted to, but still it shows you how to create a countdown banner. I'm fine with it being up there. I don't really have any issues with it. So it's all your preference. We have our logo. Once you click on the logo, it takes you to the homepage. On the homepage, we have our website banner design that we created using Canva. We created it yesterday. We added our rich text, luxury AI visuals for creators. We added our products. We added more rich text. We added this other image that we created. I was actually supposed to update this image because I added that plastic wrapper to it, but whatever. This is just for demonstration purposes. We added the product we wanted to feature. Then if you go to Shop AI images, we have the collection where it is all the products that we have. So we see the ebook, we see this image right here. We see everything here. We go to digital products, we got our ebook because that is what we have in the digital products collection. Creator resources, we have this YouTube live. Build a high converting AI Shopify store for Black Friday, part 2. About section, my favorite section, whoop whoop. We have this that we designed in Canva. It looks like one big long page because we took 2 banners and we added this cloud transition so it can look seamless and that you can just go from top to bottom without any rough edges to it. And then lastly, we have the contact. We talked about MailChimp right here, how to create an email campaign. We used ChatGPT to create the code for us to design the email campaign. And I showed you guys how to do it manually as well. We also used ChatGPT to give us all of our product descriptions, the name of our store, what we need to put in the email campaign, literally everything. We used Gemini to create these images, right? I had put in this original image. I said, put me in a black button-up blouse that has a cute gold chain. Boom. Black button-up blouse, cute gold chain with the heart. Put me in the conference room. I did look serious because I did say, hey, I got to look like a boss, but I think I was looking a little bit too bossy. Make her smile. Too much teeth. Too much teeth. Nice little shy smile. We use this image so you guys know how to use Google Gemini to do all of that. And like on Canva, you guys see here, like everything that we created. And down here is just kind of the stuff that I'm creating now for my the Jeune creation website. And look at how amazing it is. And this looks beautiful. I know y'all think this looks good, but you can do it too because I just showed you for the past 2 days how to do this. Like there's no excuse right now. And if you still have an excuse, listen, go to thejeunecreation.com. Let me put it in the chat. Go to thejeunecreation.com, go to brand services and click on this simple design and development, AI enhanced and ready in days. And I will create that website for you. No problemo. If that's what you want to do. And you can pay in 4. You only paid $37.50 if you paid in 4 using ShopPay. And I'm sure you could probably use PayPal Pay in 4 as well. And you're going to get a functional website that showcases your brand. You don't got to stress about it. You don't have to overwhelm yourself about it. You saw that I do it. So that is the proof that I know what I'm doing. And if something goes wrong, what am I going to do? I'm going to figure it out, right? Like we figured out the whole menu thing. ChatGPT can even figure out for us. We just had to like take a step back and figure it all out. We did that. Hire me to do this for you. I'll do it 1, 2, 3. You saw that I did this in 2 days. I can do yours in a short amount of time also. And with all good brands comes a good logo design. So this is an amazing price. You can't beat it. And even with this being this price and you're only paying $37.50 if you pay 4, It's even less if you're using the 20% off sale using code JCFAM. So take advantage of that sale. I already got 2 orders that were placed. So make sure you get going with that sale because that live flash sale is going to end when the live ends. I even have it highlighted here. Logos right now are 46% off. Take that additional 20% off. Websites right now are 50% off, and you'll get that additional 20% off with code JCFAM for the live flash sale. Scan that QR code. Don't miss out on it. And what else did we do? We created these images. We created most of this yesterday completely from scratch using MidJourney and using Canva. You saw how I created this. You can create it too. It's visually aesthetic. It's beautiful. Yes, it is very beautiful. I showed you how to do it. You can do this too. And I think that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all that I have for you guys today. I have been talking for 3 hours and I'm tired. I need to drink some water. I need to go lay down. I'm cold. I don't have any socks on, so my feet are cold. It's cold outside in New York. What's the weather right now? It's 39 degrees where I'm at. So it's 39 degrees and it feels like 23 degrees. So that kind of just gives you an idea of how cold I am right now. So I just want to get off live and get cozy and figure out what I'm going to watch on Netflix because I just finished binge watching The Resident and now I need to know what's next. So I'm going to leave you guys at that. I'm going to put this back here so you guys can hurry up and take advantage for those of you who have not taken advantage of this yet. The website is www.thejeunecreation.com. Let me put it somewhere. Let me put it right here for you. And yeah, we'll talk next time. I might not be on live tomorrow. Definitely not going to be on live on Thursday. We'll see about Friday, but if we don't talk to each other this week, we're definitely going to talk to each other next week. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the Facebook group. I'll answer them. This is a community. It's a creators hub where we all just, work together and get inspired by each other. And you'll see all the tips that I provide in there. You'll get notified every time I go on live. The best way to get notified when I go on live is subscribing to us on the YouTube channel. And remember, the membership right now is free to subscribe. Like you're watching this video. But if you want to participate in the conversation, if you want me to troubleshoot something for you live, if you want to talk and give your comments and do all of these things, it is just a small membership of $4.99 per month. I think I deserve it. I think you guys think that I deserve it because you guys see how much information I provide to you guys every time we get on these lives. You can't tell me that you get on these lives and you don't learn anything. You learn everything, and I'm not just selling you fluff and I'm not giving you the happy path. We literally go from everything from beginning to end to the point where where I do run into trouble, we troubleshoot together. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you apply for that membership. Like I said, it's only a low cost of $4.99 per month. Don't forget to take advantage of the live flash sale, and I will see you guys the next time. Thank you.
Last year, around this time, I whispered a seed into the soil of the internet, called it the Jeune creation. What was just an idea, spark, became a wildfire of digital dreams. Home built without walls, a face without a face, yet somehow it carried my reflection in every pixel, my heartbeat in every 7 o'clock session, my laughter stitched in Canva templates, my vision painted through MidJourney skies. I didn't need a spotlight because the glow was already inside. Luxury wasn't just champagne flutes and chandeliers, it was the richness of showing up night after night, teaching the world how to turn AI into art, created in a currency, and busy into BML. And from that glow, JC Fam was born. Not followers, but a family. We didn't just grow, we soared. We didn't just consume, we created. We didn't just watch, we witnessed each other becoming. See, the Jeune creation is more than a channel. It's a chorus of women finding their voice, a spark in the quiet corners of Brooklyn, a digital table where luxury and hustle share the same seat. It's Canva and MidJourney dancing in sync, Photoshop stepping in with precision, AI breathing new life in imagination. It's free classes and faceless sessions where anonymity becomes intimacy, where JC fam means we are all seen. This year, the theme is different, the theme is deeper, the theme is destiny. We don't just hustle anymore, we pray and believe. Pray for the strength to show up, believe that what we build will last. Pray over our gifts, believe in our glow. Pray over the process, believe that the vision is already written. So here we are, 1 year later, with gold in our spirit and pixels in our hands. This is the Jeune creation, a cathedral of content, a sanctuary of souls, a luxury lifestyle stitched in code, a movement that says, if you pray with me and believe with me, then together we will create eternity.